Hello, welcome back. Today I'm watching Doctor Who Season 2, Episode 12. I'm guessing this is gonna be a double episode because I feel like we know 13 is the last one. And then I did see one sentence about this episode being about a war. And I'm like, oh, I feel like this could be like a full-on, I don't know, episode 12 and 13 mixed together because it doesn't seem like a subject that you would just jump over in 45 minutes, but we'll see. This might be a heavier one. But I also am not opposed to that because I feel like Doctor Who seems to be doing a great job at mixing funny, quirky little monsters and that versus very deep emotional connections and hypotheses that are sometimes hard to think about or things that have happened in the past that have been, hard on the whole world. So I am actually looking forward to it, see how they're going to tackle this. But without further ado, let's just jump into it because I feel like, and I mean this with this show, I've never struggled so much to do intros because you never know what you're going to get and I might be completely wrong. So there's that. If you like it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see the next reaction already as well, the finale, make sure to check out Patreon because there I'm always ahead posting than I am on YouTube. Early access videos are edited, but also full length if you like to watch the whole episode together with me. All right, let's go.
This is where I was born, and this is where I died.
Oh God.
For the first 19 years of my life, nothing happened. And then I met a man called the Doctor.
I feel like a lot of people would sign off on that, but let's not forget she lost her dad, so I wouldn't say nothing happened.
How long are you going to stay with me?
Forever.
Oh boy.
And came Torchwood and the war.
Torchwood, here we have it again.
And that's when it all ended. This is the story of how I died.
Is this serious? I have no clue how long Rose was gonna be around. I assumed it was a Doctor always changing, but maybe Rose is too. Because it's not like we're that far in the future at this point where she couldn't be there anymore. But yeah, maybe they switch her around. Is she gonna die? Oh no. A lot of thoughts. I also wasn't gonna record the next episode today, but I might need to push that in. Mom's ponytail reminds me of a Better Call Saul Kim. Whoa!
When it gets cold, yeah, means it's gonna rain. When it's hot, it's gonna be sunny.
Oh, that's sick.
You're just in time to be here at 10 past. Who do you think it is? It's your granddad, Grandad Prentice.
Do we like him?
He's on his way. Any minute.
He doesn't seem to be excited.
Grandad Prentice, that's her dad.
Is he dead?
He died like 10 years ago. Oh my God, she's lost it. Mum?
Or they went back in time 10 years.
He passed away. Do you remember that? Of course I do.
What?
But then how can he come back? Why didn't you ask him yourself?
What?
10 past. Here he comes.
Or we're super far in the future where spirits visit. What the hell? I'd be running too if my granddad suddenly showed up.
What's going on?
Oh, he's not happy when I know more than him, is he?
Yeah.
Here we go. 12 minutes past.
Oh, she changed her hair. Okay. I guess we need some more info. Pretty please. Torchwood. It's kind of with the bad wolf thing. Mentioned all season long, and here we are.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
Love that for them, I guess.
Michael, and I love him 24/7.
Honestly, I feel like stories like that could be on TV right now, and we don't have this ghost appear, so...
Et le président a dit aujourd'hui.
Okay, there's many, which makes sense that there's many.
I don't care if you have come back from the grave. Get out of my pub!
This ghost has a job, an acting job.
What makes you think it's Grandad?
There's that smell, those old cigarettes. Can't you smell it? Shut it, Mum. I can't. Got to want it, sweetheart.
So is it real or is it just make-believe?
Of course you want your old dad to be alive, but you're wishing him into existence. The ghosts are using that to pull themselves in.
You're spoiling it.
Yeah, now they're gonna come around and say to everybody that Santa doesn't exist, right?
They're pressing themselves into the surface of the world.
And he definitely does, you know, so, yeah.
The machines keep saying the sphere can't exist, but there it is.
Quite scary. Oh! That doesn't look very scientific. Oh, you can't touch it, right, okay. Yawn. Seems like a very stressful work environment. On the other hand, those chairs look super uncomfortable. Damn.
It's completely safe.
What about the workmen?
They must be allocated somewhere else.
Not worth it for us to snort.
It is.
Oh, coffee. What we just heard is basically that she's a good snogger and Gareth not really.
Look, I'm gonna head back. I'm seeing you tonight anyway.
Oh, he's really bad. Oh boy. I was assuming we were gonna see Gareth, who's like not funny and wanted to spook her, but I guess we're back. What were they called? Forgot their names.
Why can't it be real? All the people we've lost. Families coming back home. They think it's beautiful.
I think it's horrific.
To a certain degree, it seems really beautiful. Like if it was her dad, for example. What if it's a serial killer? There's a lot of bad dead people too. They're all gonna try to make it as big as possible each shift, but to what point? It's funny because my guess would have been that we would have jumped into a world war with these episodes, right? But really not.
You've changed so much.
What happens when I'm gone?
Oh man, all these deep questions.
When I'm dead and buried, you won't have any reason to come back home. What happens then? I don't know. Do you think you'll ever settle down?
Like what, she's 19, 20? She has some time.
In 40 years' time, 50, there'll be this strange woman. She's not Rose Tyler. Not anymore. She's not even human.
I don't know, this is so difficult because would that be a problem? The Rose Tyler she is today, she won't be in 50 years anyway. I'm not the Mary I was when I was 19, thank God. Oh, remembers those?
Who are you? Where are you coming from?
Look at the granddad and he's like, what are you doing to me? I am glad though that they depict ghosts as really okay-ish and not something super, super scary where you're like, oh my god, let's run. If you can't get enough, make sure to head over to Patreon. Not only do I post early access on Patreon, so you can find the shows and movies earlier on there. I also post the full-length reactions if you like to watch the shows and movies together with me. But I also upload a lot of exclusive shows and movies that I can't get to the channel in time or edited or copyright or anything else in between. So we just finished Mindhunter Season 1. We just finished Westworld Season 1 and 2. And now I'm starting to upload Altered Carbon Season 1 and Silo Season 1. Those are the shows, but we also have some movies. I just uploaded Blade Runner 2049. I will be uploading Citizen Kane and I, Tonya in June. If there's other movies that you want me to watch, make sure to let me know in the comment section. As always, joining Patreon supports me a lot. It helps me work with editors. At the time you're watching this, I am almost giving birth, and you will not really notice that on the channel because I have amazing people to work with, and that's thanks to Patreon. So if you decide to join, thank you so much. If you can't, if you don't want to, I totally understand. You don't have to. There's a bunch more over there if you just can't get enough of the channel and want to support. All right, let's go back to the reaction.
SE157GO. It was a public area.
Look at Gareth staring in the back.
Is it him?
Yes, sir. We're French now. Was it bait?
Now we've got you.
Oh my god.
It'd be really brilliant if I met someone called Alonzo, because then I could say Alonzo every time.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
If we end up on Mars, I'm gonna kill you.
Mom is done with this. He's like, wow, Rose, I don't want to be rude, but does your mom really need to be here? Really?
And I haven't, which makes me the better person, don't you think? They can shoot you dead, but the moral high ground is mine.
Sounds great, short term, not long term.
Oh, how marvellous. Superb, happy day.
Maybe he is Santa in this story.
And you are?
Oh, plenty of time for that.
Hey, but why does he... tell us more.
Rose Tyler. Just last week, she stared into the heart of the time vortex and aged 57 years. But she'll do.
I'm 40.
Deluded. She's very good at tea. Well, I say very good, I mean not bad. Well, I say not bad. Anyway, lead on. Allons-y.
He's quite rude, isn't he?
I'll show you where my ankle's going.
Yeah, and I would make some toxic tea.
The weather that destroyed the cigarettes on Christmas Day? That was that.
You remember, was that episode 1? Or was it yeah, that was a Christmas episode.
For the good of the British Empire. There isn't a British Empire. Not yet.
Ooh, yikes.
People skills. That's what it's all about these days. I'm a people person.
Oh, yikes. It's so awkward to admit that you just learn people's names because you have to.
They're what you might call a side effect.
Of what?
All in good time, Doctor. There is an itinerary, trust me.
I'd say, like, I'm stop talking if you don't talk because The nod. Oh boy. One by one they fall. Not very sneaky if you leave your screen open.
You're actually named in the Torchwood Foundation Charter of 1879 as an enemy of the crown, where you encountered Queen Victoria and the werewolf.
I love all the references. You've seen this?
Now, what do you make of that? What's wrong with it?
What makes you think there's something wrong with it?
It feels weird.
It does feel weird.
We tried analysing it using every device imaginable.
Oh no. Is this what they were missing?
It's a vessel designed to exist outside time and space, travelling through the void, containing absolutely nothing. No light, no dark, no up, no down, no life, no time, without end.
Like a black hole.
My people called it the void, the Eternals call it the howling, but some people call it hell.
You've heard him say howling before in the season 2.
So how do we get in there? We don't.
After that explanation, I wouldn't be like, oh, let's figure out what's in it. I'd be like, how do we get rid of it? How do we send it to the end of the dimensions again? I would be a sucky scientist.
What do you mean in here?
Curiosity killed the cat and Matt, I guess. Bye.
So you find the breach, probe it, the sphere comes through, 600 feet above London, bam. It leaves a hole in the fabric of reality. Should we play it safe? Nah, you think, let's make it bigger.
Scientists.
I'm warning you, cancel it.
Oh, exactly as the legends would have it. The Doctor lording it over us, assuming alien authority over the rights of man.
Ooh, so he's the bad guy.
But when it made the hole, it cracked the world around it.
And then crash.
Too many ghosts.
Bam. I feel like he made his point very well.
We have done this 1,000 times.
Then stop at 1,000.
We're in control of the ghost. Okay. Come on, as you are. Oh, is that it?
Fair enough. Some of it, don't mind me. Hey, try for a cup of tea.
You can't stop us, Doctor.
No, absolutely not. Put up a chair, Rose.
Right, Rose. Maybe he's like, I'm just gonna hop into TARDIS and leave you all to die then. Goodbye.
5, 4, 3.
Calling her bluff.
Stop my ship. I said stop.
Poker face.
And someone clear up this glass. They did warn me, Doctor. They said you like to make a mess.
He's probably proud of that. Who's next? I wish he has a cool ring. It's so crazy. I feel like the main storyline is already big on its own, and now you have this going on. He's like, no. Nah.
Can I see your authorization?
Sure.
She probably has his flap.
That's lucky. You see, everyone at Torchwood has at least a basic level of psychic training. This paper is blank, and you're a fake. Seal the room.
No! I was like, oh, this is gonna be super smooth.
Can you check the door locks?
Doing it now, sir.
Oh!
Well, if you'd like to take a seat.
Excuse me?
We've got a visitor.
She one of yours?
Never seen her before in my life.
Good. Then we can have her shot.
Yeah, I feel like I would have said something else.
That's Rose Tyler.
Sorry.
Yeah, but then you're gonna get mom shot.
Oh, you travel with her mother.
He kidnapped me.
Please, when Torchwood comes to write my complete history, don't tell people I travelled through time and space with her mother.
Loved by mother-in-laws.
Who started the program? What did you...
Uh-oh. Seems like everybody's listening.
We're going into Ghost Shift.
The earpiece controlling them. I've seen this before. I'm so sorry.
Whoa! We have seen this before. What the f***? Oh, bull. That feels really gross.
If on for God's sake, the sphere is active.
Oh no.
It exists.
You're dead, mate.
It's alright, babe. We're beating them before we can beat them again. That's why I'm here. Fight goes on.
Alright, babe. Imagine if in the between time she's been snogging with Doctor Who the whole time. And he's like, yeah, babe, let's do this. And she's like, yeah, we need to talk.
Earpieces, earpods, this world is colliding with another. And I think I know which one.
And that's why Mickey is there. Mickey came through as well.
Cybermen.
What if she suddenly sees her husband? Well, I mean Jackie, right? What if Petey, what was it, Tyler comes through?
Good to see you.
I'm kind of glad to see him as well. Like, he's been important and then suddenly he was not there anymore. Oh boy. I feel like they answered the question way quicker than Yvonne ever did.
It's extraordinary. There are more ghosts than we've ever seen before.
Yeah, nobody's spooked, right? That's so interesting. Everybody's just like, well, it's been happening.
As far as we know, the increase in ghost activity is harmless.
As far as we know. Well, the fact that the Cybermen want this to open.
They're Cybermen. All of the ghosts are Cybermen.
Oh.
Right across the world.
No, and people have been like, this is Gramps. And Cybermen, oh no. And they suddenly materialize. Oh, that's great. That's great news.
Stay in your home.
Yeah, when home is not safe. Oh my god.
They're invading the whole planet.
It's not an invasion. It's too late for that. It's a victory.
Oh nee.
They're activated. They're activated.
What was that note? Mr. Fantastic?
I know what's in there. And I'm ready for them. I got just the thing.
Oh, look at him. Oh.
Samuel, what are you doing?
My name's Mickey. Mickey Smith.
Samuel?
Bending the earth.
So it's something else. The Daleks! No! Oh no. Well. Of course. Of course. What is so cool is that when you start this show, you get introduced to certain characters or groups or whatever they're called. And then after a while, you start seeing references back and certain groups coming back, like Trampoline and the Daleks and the Cybermen and all of that. And I feel like it connects you a lot more to the show because you have the episodic episodes and yet there's a storyline that suddenly we get to know these people too, or groups of people, or what species. It's good to see Mickey and it's good to see Jackie. It feels like old times, but I'm so nervous about her telling that she dies. And I don't want to look up anything. I don't want to get spoiled in terms of like, does she actually die? Is she in season 3 or not? We'll figure it out. But it's funny because I never thought it'd be like, oh my god, it's Daleks! Well, this is actually pretty bad news for them. But just the whole concept is so cool, right? You have the sphere that's going through the worlds, and then the Cybermen are following it and are using it to their advantage too. And then like the whole story builds up on these little bricks that we've been learning about through the seasons. Yeah, the exterminate I didn't miss whatsoever, so we'll see. It's so funny, right? I started this episode with a prediction about what it's gonna be about, and yeah, it's a war, but completely not what I thought it would be. I'm a bit nervous though. I'm a bit nervous if it might be the last episode with Rose or not. Oh, if you can't wait for next one, you can go and watch it already on Patreon because there are post early access to everything. So the finale is already on there. You can find it edited there, but also full length if you like to watch all the reactions together fully with me. I wish you a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!